Ladies and gentlemen, please make teams welcome onto the park for round 3 of the National Premier League Queensland match, and it's Peninsula Power.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the belated conclusion to round 3 of the NPL Queensland competition with this postponed fixture. It's Peninsula Power taking on Brisbane Roar here at AJ Kelly Park. We've got all the action coming your way live on FQTV. I'm James Coughlin in the commentary booth for your Tuesday night action, wherever you may be tuning in. Penn Power have endured a rough start to the season with back-to-back defeats at home against Sunshine Coast Wanderers as well as Brisbane City, but they do have the confidence of never having lost to the Roar in the NPL heading into this fixture. As for our nominal visitors tonight, they held out for a scoreless draw away to Gold Coast United in round 2. They were reduced to 9 men in their opening weekend defeat against Brisbane City. Players and officials are out on the pitch, so let's run through the lineups. For the home team, Penn Power, the goalkeeper Lachlan Hunter, number 2 Lewis Greenwood, 3 Hayden McHenry, 6 Michael McGowan, 7 Kyron Walters, 8 Josh Woolley, 9 Brenton Fox, 12 Isaac Powell, 19 Joseph Hitchcock, 23 Sam Cronin, 24 Darcy Madden. They're unchanged at the back, with Greenwood and McGowan expected to be the centre-back pairing. Joseph Hitchcock was the club's man of the match last week in his return from injury, and a trio of changes in attack with Malachi Love-Samira, Kane Gibbs and Solomon Veldemariam dropping to the bench for Woolley, Cronin and Walters. As for the Roar, the goalkeeper, Cardiff Pond, number 2 Trent Millard, 3 Chair Deng, 4 James Nikolovsky, 8 Louis Zabala, 10 Thomas Waddingham, 11 Ayon Majok, 12 Aaron Dempsey, 14 Cameron Anderson, 19 Damon Gorrell and 22 Ty Cobb. It's the same back four as round 2 in front of Cardiff Pond. Trent Millard at left back is one to watch. Louis Zabala expected to come into the midfield and be paired with Damon Gorrell, while Thomas Waddingham is in for his first appearance of the year, joining Marjock, Cobb and Dempsey in the front four. Our referees for tonight's fixture, Zach Keenan. He will be assisted by Oleg Labuz and Bragg Kuipers. The fourth official is Taylor Schofield. We are almost ready for kickoff on the Peninsula on what is still quite a very, very warm night. It is a fairly wet surface underneath, I'm told, as we did have quite a lot of rain on the weekend, including that massive storm on Sunday, as well as the rain on Friday, which caused this match to be postponed. It will be the Roar getting us underway through Thomas Waddingham. Final go ahead. It'll be pretty easy to spot with those flowing locks, and we are underway with the Roar. Launching it long, trying to pick out Marjock. Dempsey stationed on the Roar's left, and he'll be matched up with Josh Woolley, and pressured by the Roar, forces an attacking throw-in. Brisbane Roar playing their NPL home matches at the venue here. Penn Power, well, this is the first of 4 consecutive home matches in the league, as you can see. Hosting Gold Coast United next week in their first road trip, just to make life fun, will be a trip to Richlands in round 5. And Deng stretching those legs early with Walters in pursuit. And while the Roar went down to Brisbane City in round 1, it was a rough night for Chris Grossman's team, reduced to 9 men, but still a rearguard effort down on the coast in round 2, gotten their first point of the campaign. Here is Nikolovsky wearing the armband this evening. Now just sitting back and letting the Raw defender pick his pass. And Gorrell, space for him as well, as Noah dropping quite deep in these early stages, and a slip there from Madden, and that opened up the space for an early shot, and it's claimed by Hunter. making the move from Olympic, where he spent the last few seasons after departing the Raw's youth setup. Anderson, like he might have also slipped as well, which we're going to see a bit of in the next little while. Pass just a bit too far ahead of Marjock. And he's getting into it now, Marjock. Hunter not pleased, and he'll get a talking to from Mr. Keenan. I'll just see here as he goes head to head and just knocks him into the fence, and we're in the replay. Marjock just being told to knock it off. We've been playing for all of 190 seconds. Let's not do anything stupid. It's done well by Waddingham as he clips it forward, but Marjock not able to chase that one down. A slight change from how I expected the Raw to line up. It looks like Marjock will be playing as the out-and-out striker, and he'll have the trio of Cobb, Dempsey and Waddingham behind him. There's Greenwood. Also a slight tweak for Power as well, with Greenwood out to the right fullback spot. And that looked like it took a touch there off the Raw player, and it did, so out it goes for the throw-in. There's Millard coming forward from fullback. Header was won by Walters, but I think that went exactly where he wanted it to, over the sideline for a Raw throw-in. Millard to take. Dempsey picked the pass, but nothing doing. Over it goes for Isaac Powell, and the football affiliation. It is an excellent story. Isaac Powell making his return to footballing action in the NPL Queensland competition. We all remember he started his A-Leagues career with the Raw. Willie putting it on the left boot, looking for Powell, who brings it under control. And Powell's senior career was, of course, deferred somewhat by a bout with leukemia, which thankfully has been given the all clear from, and it's fantastic to see him back out on the field. Senior debut with the Raw was one to remember as well, after winning the then Y-League competition. Powell made his debut as a 16-year-old. He was, at the time, the youngest player to debut for the Raw in the A-League men's competition. Coming on in a 2-1 win over Sydney FC in a backline that featured Jacob Pepper at centre-back, Daniel Leck at right-back. Now he's with Olympic, playing in a more attacking role, of course. And Matt Mackay as the other centre-back. Trying to play their way into the box, but Dempsey just couldn't bring that one under control. But they'll go on the attack again. Zabala. Zabala, one of those players on the fringes of the senior team with the Raw. The senior team will be featuring just up the road from where we are, only a couple of blocks away, on Saturday against Western United. And Gorrell collected Hitchcock in midfield. Does Power get the free kick? And just to check on the well-being of Joseph Hitchcock, one of Power's promising young guns.
Message for car owner 563 GF2, you've left your lights on.
I don't think that public address announcement that will apply to myself or the camera op, but there's Power looking to light things up. There's a ball from Hitchcock, is able to find Powell and will drill it in towards Walters, dealt with by the Raw, but temporarily here's Cronin. Back again for Powell. Gorrell with a heavy touch, pounced on by Woolley. And the offside flag goes up against the Power fullback. Millard. Marjock. Back again for Millard as he goes for the step over and goes by one, goes by two, and he's adamant he should have had a penalty, but Mr. Keenan unmoved. Hunter to turn defence into attack in one fell swoop, but deflected pass goes out with Dempsey not able to get a touch on it, so the Raw will get the throw in. You can see Millard pulling it off the feet there of, I believe, Woolley. Marjock. Dang, all the way back for Pond. With the little flick through, trying to out Dempsey. Nikolovsky there to mop up. Nikolovsky, one who you might see featuring for the Raw in the A-League between now and the end of the season. He's on the bench a couple of times and named in the extended squad, and see what McGreen can offer, and Hitchcock possibly getting one back. As the Raw get the free kick. Cobb trying to get by there, and shoulder from Hitchcock. Powell with the sliding challenge to concede the throw-in, but cut out the overlapping run there by Anderson. Millard finds the ball at his feet as he pushes into the box again. Trent Millard with the shot. Still there on the follow-up as Zabala trying to thread the needle, and in the end takes the thumping left foot shot himself, but can't get it by Hunter. For Greenwood. Pond quite getting the purchase on that he would have hoped. Can only pick out Darcy Madden. Madden clipping it forward. Chance could be on here for Woolley, and well saved by Pond. First proper chance of the match there for Josh Woolley as Powell forced the save out of Cardiff Pond. There's a Barler and send it forward for Majock. Gorrell wins the header out now for Dempsey, back for Millard. The Roar have been pretty solid in attack. And the target their attacking left flank with Dempsey and Millard. In fact, some may say that through the opening almost quarter of an hour, Trent Millard has been the Roar's best attacking option. Play amongst the Raw forwards almost pays dividends until the heavy touch by Waddingham. Over the top, giving Walters something to chase, but he's not winning that race against Deng. Switch of play, picking out Millard in space. Here goes the fullback once again. Will he to take on Greenwood, who is one of the better players at his position in the competition. Exchanging passes with Zabala is Millard. And here's Millard driving towards the box again, able to almost get around Hitchcock, but the midfielder put enough pressure on to force a heavy touch. Work by Hitchcock as well, not to completely commit to that challenge, as probably would have been outside of the box, but would have been an argument for a foul perhaps. And a scuffed effort by Greenwood. Apologies to the Greenwood family for putting the commentator's curse on him there. And can Woolley keep this one in? He can. And the deflected cross falls to Gorrell. Gorrell. And the attempted header by Anderson, not enough to keep that one in. There's the Penn Power bench in the background with Rick Coughlin just calmly directing traffic. He took over back in June last year, making the move from Logan Lightning after getting them promoted from the FQPL. He's got plenty of support with him on the bench as well. He's got a tandem of Ben Ryan and Daniel Panisi there as his assistants. Two on the right of the bench. Aaron Philp, I'm fairly certain, still has a coaching emeritus role with Penn Power, having enjoyed a very successful tenure with the club. A beautiful ball into the box, able to eventually get knotted on for Fox as Walters tries to bring it under control. Back it goes now, blocked shot. That was Cronin denied. With a lunging effort from Nikolovsky. And now the Raw going on the counter-attack, and Hitchcock storming across from midfield with a beautiful tackle, keeping the ball in and winning possession back for Power. Now Powell driving it all the way out for Greenwood. And this match is starting to come to life now as intensity is picking up. Walters, he lunges in and he's cleaned out Gorrell. Not a whole lot of protests from the power forward. Gorrell perhaps feels like it might have been an infringement, and the touch there from Walters opened up the opportunity for Gorrell to pounce. And Cronin going through the back of Cobb. Anderson playing on quickly. So Raw just probing. Zabala, plenty of experience in this Raw NPL side. Louis Zabala, and a bit of A-League experience as well, playing predominantly as a right back, as a deputy for Jack Hingett. Now Millard driving for the byline and taking on the shot from a tight angle and forcing the block out of McHenry. And Trent Millard once again very busy down this near side touchline, as he's able to fast feet to good use to get by Greenwood and a whole lot of other options, so he's decided to play it off the defender for the corner. So set up for now. Dempsey to deliver. It's a lofting ball to the back post, chested down by Hitchcock and eventually cleared, but only as far as Millard, and he'll take the shot on as took a deflection behind for a corner. We'll try and do that again. Must have clipped Walters on the way through because Mr. Keenan was very quick to signal. There's the corner, not getting by the first defender at the near post as Anderson tried to get it on the follow-up. Millard with a number of players to aim for at the back post, instead tries to go to Marjock, and the ambitious effort goes behind for a goal kick. Some of the other round 4 results, we had 3 games able to be completed, 4 games, I beg your pardon, able to be completed on Saturday. And Lions 6-3 over City in the Brisbane Classico. What a game that was. If you get the chance, I would strongly recommend checking out the replay on FQTV. Gold Coast Knights and Moreton Bay United were held to a 2-2 draw, with Moreton Bay producing another late show. Rochdale 2-1 over Redlands. Gold Coast United and Easts played out a 1-1 draw, and round 3 comes to a conclusion tonight with a pair of postponed matches as Waddingham just can't get it out for Dempsey. We've got Power versus Raw, which you are, of course, watching now. It's on FQTV, which I want to check out in the halftime break. Sunshine Coast Wanderers Olympic. That kicked off about 8 minutes ago by my watch. Crunching challenge there on Marjock. Henry getting one back for the defenders. Thrown for Marjock. Greenwood not giving anything up as he wins the foul there with Marjock through the back, and not really much of a case to make there for Ion Marjock. He was signed for the Raw's NPL team, but did feature in the senior side. As they went through their January transition. Slip there by Anderson. He recovered and was able to pinch the pocket of Cronin. Cobb. Cobb wore the 7 jersey for the opening 2 matches, and now he's swapped to 22. It was almost played through, and is winning the foul. Here's the Raw coach, Chris Grossman, offering some guidance to his young defender. Look at the experience on Power's bench. The Raw have some themselves with Owen Baker, who was in charge of Brisbane strikers prior to this. He had a successful stint there. Madden now back for Henry. Fox. Now back it goes with a shot from range from Hitchcock, and that was enough to have Pond worried. Go to the replay. Almost thought for a second Fox was going to take on the shot himself, but instead allowed Woolley to tee up Hitchcock, and that curling effort a bit too high. Deng out for Millard. Marjock making the run in front, but instead cuts inside, and he is unceremoniously tackled to the ground there by Brenton Fox, and that might have gone home in the Premier Rugby competition, rather, or perhaps up the road on Saturday for the the Dolphins. Don't want to get that name wrong. Barnstorming run into the box, down he goes, and is that a penalty? It is. A challenge there from Kyron Walters gives the Raw a chance to take the lead from the spot. It'll also be an opportunity for their first goal of the season, as it was Cameron Anderson just getting in front of Walters, and Zach Keenan, in no doubt, it is a penalty. And Ion Marjock will take on the responsibility. 27 minutes into the match. We'll have a chance to take the lead and also score their first goal of the season. Marjock with eyes only on the ball. And just stepping on the goal line. Steps Marjok and saved by Hunter, but on the follow-up, Marjok is there to bury it, and the Raw take the lead.
Goal to Brisbane Raw. Goal to
Seeing on the replay, it was a very good effort by Hunter on the initial save and straight into the body, so Hunter couldn't really control the rebound, and Marjok was there to fire it into the back of the net. Ion Marjok finds the breakthrough. Raw lead Penn Power. Hitchcock rising highest to throw in. Cronin playing Woolley, but instead loses out, and now here come the Raw with Powell battling against Cobb. And a crunching sliding challenge there by Woolley as Power and seemingly very happy to let the Raw know who's the senior team, and Raw have something to defend, although I'm sure they'll happily go for the opportunity to double their advantage. Wadding nods it down, and the shot by Dempsey was at an awkward height as he tried to bring that one down. And Hunter is waiting for the ball, so we'll check out the replay once again. It's a long throw in, and he dropped just a little bit more there for Dempsey. He might have been able to force Hunter into a save. And with that goal, Ion Marjok becomes the Raw's 8th goal scorer in the NPL against Penn Power. And a cross into the box, just too tall for Walters. The ball into the box is eventually dealt with as Cobb strong in the challenge. Now he's got it back. And Cobb is still down. He's holding his face, so we'll take a pause as he goes to receive treatment, and we'll see if we can catch what happened on the replay with Hitchcock. Was it possibly an arm catching Cobb in the face? I'm not entirely certain from that replay we're able to give you. Good news is Cobb is back up and on his feet. And possibly a square up there from Nikolovsky as Keenan just calms down Woolley, and going to be the first booking of the match going the way of James Nikolovsky. And if the opening half hour is anything to go by, probably not the last one either. talking to in the box. Header by McGowan, just sitting up for Pond to claim. As plenty of heat on that pass, and Dempsey had to work to keep that one in. Millard busy once again, and to play that one on the sideline with Dempsey. Madden continuing the switch over to McGowan. Out wide it goes. Really going to work and putting it on that left foot, and Fox is there at the back post. Squares it up for Cronin, and a lunging block by Gorrell. There's Fox bending it towards the back post. Interchange of play between Walters and Woolley trying to keep it in, and can't do that as it goes behind for a goal kick. And Power outside of that one save that Woolley forced off Pond, not really causing too much drama in the raw box. Hitchcock had the shot from range that went over. Powell. Here's the ball back. And it goes for Greenwood. Strong challenge by Dempsey. Disappear into the fence. And see, just by the looks on the pitch, as that throw-in almost picked out by Majok, and Madden with a no-nonsense challenge to dispossess the raw attacker. Just noticing looks on the pitch, which, as mentioned in the introduction, you'd probably expect, given how much rain fell on the weekend, but the good news is it's good to go for this evening. Henry. Dempsey with a loose pass, has to be retrieved by Millard. Just gets enough on it to near the head of the Power midfielders. And McHenry. Oh, putting himself in the path of that pass, and he's put down by Fox. And Gorrell sent back to retrieve his shin pad. So for any footballer, but especially one that operates as a defensive midfielder, those are a bit of a necessity. Nikolovsky, player to get booked thus far in the game, and it's his first of the season. These sides had to deal with red cards in round one. Hevdich for the Power. Hill picked up a pair of bookings to be sent off, and we had Nathan Geyer sent off. He's on the bench this evening, Nathan Geyer. High ball in the box, finding Fox. Now Powell will make a run as he gets the ball in, dealt with by Deng, back for Hitchcock. Marjock coming all the way back, and the striker hoping to win the ball back for the Roar in his own defensive third. Marjock with a less than ideal pass, able to give the ball back to Power as Fox. There's that battle with Millard. That's going to be one to watch all evening. Now Hitchcock. Madden back out for Powell, who sends it inside for Cronin. Hitchcock given space. As is Greenwood, and he'll drill that ball in, and Pond can only parry it away. Diving attacker trying to nod that one in ahead of him. Probably obstructing his view as Dempsey tried to get that one past McHenry to no avail. Madden out for McHenry. That one inside. Green forward for McHenry, who's gotten a step. Deng over to cover. Cross comes in, and it just headed wide there by Fox. And Power, with a clear-cut chance, unable to get that shot on target. You can see the run made by McHenry, causing some dramas, getting it back, and Deng backing off. And Pond was a long way off his line, but Fox just too wide of an angle. Marjock not on from Waddingham, but able to get by the jaw of Greenwood and McGowan. Cronin. And out for Woolley, and Woolley gets the ball back off a deflection. And this time off a pass. Calls it forward and picks out an offside Fox. It's interesting just watching Power. They've got so many players that can fill 2 or 3 different roles. It is occasionally very hard to get a clear read on what they're playing at any one time. In the opening 2 games, it looks like it was almost a 4-2-2-2. Well, this evening, at least for the moment, it's almost a 4-3-3. At least from this commentary perspective. And Hitchcock playing Walters, who gets a touch to get in behind Millard, and Millard got the ball. So a well-timed challenge from the Raw fullback, who is having a very impressive game thus far. And now look to turn provider to play in Marjock. Marjock looking to turn McHenry, but can't get by Greenwood. 2 and 3, Greenwood and McHenry. Dynamic duo for Penn Power for so many years. Normally fullbacks, but looks like those two have been paired together on that right side and will interchange as necessary. Throw in to Zabala. And Fox. Another foul committed. most vicious of challenges, but a foul nonetheless. Zabala now just directing traffic for what he's expecting for his delivery here. Closing stages of the first half, the Raw would dearly love to double their advantage as it now falls in the box, shot taken, and it's deflected behind for a goal kick as the ball hit someone in orange, and Marjock just winding up Hunter again. And that is going to earn Ayon Marjock a yellow card. You'll see on the replay, and we'll get to it eventually, just track Marjock there with the ball, and he kicks it away from Hunter. So a yellow card to go with his goal for Ayon Marjock. Looks like Dempsey might have been tackled in midfield. Deng over for Mikolovsky. Zabala. A loose pass in midfield is pounced on by Power and Walters. If he can get by Deng, which he attempted to unsuccessfully, and there's a Raw throw-in. Have a couple of minutes of stoppage time to be played. I'm not sure where that ball came from or what for, but Pond will send it over for Anderson to take the throw-in. Anderson, the run that won the penalty to set up Brisbane's goal, well, the Raw's goal. Got a few Brisbane named teams here in the NPL. And Hunter just launches it. There's Cobb. Anderson providing support from fullback as just can't thread the needle, and it looks like a throw-in, and that is what has been signalled. Although, as you can, thanks to our excellent camera angle, that was a very close call. Photographers, it looks like Josh Springfield just shifting his position so Anderson can his run up in for the long throw into the box, and there's only blue jerseys around the ball there, and Millard fakes a shot once, twice, slips, keeps possession. Trent Millard for Waddingham, and this move was well read by Greenwood and calls for a free kick, not given, and Greenwood is able to escape, get the pass away for Fox. And Gorrell once again there to mop up in midfield. Now Millard, fullback, going on the attack again, tries to slide it through for Waddingham, and attack just falls out, and you can see just a little bit of stirring from the Raw players. Seen Marjock receive a yellow card for kicking the ball away when Hunter was trying to retrieve it. So the precedent has been set by Zach Keenan, our referee. And Waddingham has gone down. And with presumably only seconds to go by half-time, this is potentially not good news for Thomas Waddingham as he's gone down. The physio is asked to come on to check on the youngster. Already got some time at the senior side in their pre-season trip last August up to the Fraser Coast. that the Raw might be finishing the first half with possibly 10 players, as their number 10 is just down for some treatment. I mentioned before, Ion Marjok, the 8th goal scorer for the Raw in the NPL era. He joins Eli Adam, Cyrus Demi, Trent Millard, Mirza Muradovic, Fernando Nash and Kai Tapaldo with 1 goal apiece. And Josh Morland, now with Rochdale Rovers, the only Raw player to score multiple goals for the Raw against Penn Power. Now we'll be back for what I assume will be a fairly brief resumption before we go into half-time. As Waddingham is welcomed back on, but for how long? We'll probably find out after the half-time break, as we'll have a few minutes to get some treatment in the change rooms. But for now, they'll all return to their full complement of players. McGowan it forward as took over into the 49th minute. And Power actually with an opportunity to find the latest of late first half equalizers, or possibly not that much of a chance, as that is half-time signalled by Zach Keenan, and the Raw lead 1-0 through Ion Marjok's goal in the 28th minute. His penalty was saved by Lockie Hunter, but he was there to follow up on the rebound. So as we go into the break, it is Brisbane Raw 1, Penn Power 0, and we'll be back with the second half on FQTV after these messages.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. with sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Vito Sports pride themselves on delivering top-quality FIFA regulation compliant goals. Each goal is made from durable, high-density, thick aluminium and then finished in a white powder coat. To provide quick delivery, Vito Sports stock all goals in this range within their Brisbane distribution warehouse, allowing customers to quote, order and deliver in a matter of days. If you'd like to inquire about the Vito Sports goal range, email us at admin@vitosports.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to AJ Kelly Park here at Redcliffe for Peninsula Power against Brisbane Raw in round 3 of the NPL Queensland competition. It was a postponed match after Friday's clash was rained out, but good news is the pitch is recovered, the players are out there, and we've gotten through 45 minutes thus far. It's James Coughlin here in the commentary booth, keeping you updated on all of the action. We get ready for a second 45 minutes. The Raw lead through Ion Marjock's 28th minute strike after his penalty was saved by Lockie Hunter. The striker followed up and buried his opportunity off the rebound. And Power now have 45 minutes to keep their perfect record against the Raw in the NPL intact. We did have a pair of first half bookings as well. James Nikolovsky from the Raw as well as Marjock. Up a yellow card. And now as Power going from right to left on your screen, get us back underway with a blast of the whistle from the referee Zach Keenan. There's Trent Millard to take the throw-in, who was heavily involved in plenty of action in the first half. And you can see just slipping there was Thomas Waddingham. He went down with injury very late in the first half, as it looks like Kyron Walters might be down in back play. So keep an eye on that as best as we can, as the action is over on the other side of the pitch. Cobb picking off that pass. Zabala playing it first time for Marjock, but the curve of that pass just allowed McGowan to lunge in and win possession back. Walters is back on his feet on the left of your screen. Cronin wide as a cross comes in. Cobb matched up with Powell. Barnstorming run now from the Roar as that one is almost played through for Dempsey, and a challenge there by Gorrell is going to be a foul on Cronin with no booking, so we'll play on. Almost an opportunity there for Marjock. And here is Anderson. Forward from fullback, playing in Marjock, is getting the cross-come shot away, which is comfortably dealt with by Hunter. Something we might have been trying to pick out Dempsey. Hitchcock for Powell. Getting the pass back from Powell. Exchanging ball with Madden, and Madden out wide. Greenwood. Henry. Greenwood. And for a run, he's got Powell in support, picks him out. Back for McGowan. Hitchcock. Speaking about the interchangeability of a lot of these power players, Hitchcock deputising at centre back. Gets a run forward, and Pond gets that one under control. Cardiff Pond is featured in the halftime showings for the Roar and some of their A-League matches. Tasked with saving a few penalties. And now he's tasked with saving a few shots from Peninsula Power. Anderson with the long throw into the box. It's knotted down. Dempsey trying to fashion the space for the shot. Marjock with his back to goal instead sends it back for Anderson, and he'll curl the ball in and trying to get it to Waddingham, but the Power backline was alert to the danger. Pass to find Woolley. He plays it off Anderson for the corner. Let's check out that pass again. That switch of play, which just skidded off the surface and unable to get by Anderson as the Raw defence held up once again. And more discussions in the 6-yard box as Kyron Walters is the one getting a word of advice from Keenan as now a number of bodies make their way around Cardiff Pond, and in it goes for the goal. There's Power has scored, and it looks like it's Joseph Hitchcock. And here's Joseph Hitchcock taking the plaudits, and yes, he did get his head to it. Every terrorist product, Joseph Hitchcock, and we are back on level terms here at AJ Kelly Park. The first proper attack of the second half. Penn Power will get by Cardiff Pond. The crowd of bodies doing their intended job. As we can either side find a go-ahead goal as Woolley, he was the one that played that on the sideline, and that was a decision reached by Mr. Keenan. And Deng just took his eyes off that one. Able to recover and then out for Waddingham, and Deng put his foot through that. And it looks like it is going to be a Raw throw-in as Rick Coughlin's got an issue with something. And Coughlin knew what he was on about as waiting for the discussion between the two match officials, and he changed his call for a throw-in. That's Kuiper's over on the far side. That's why the referees have assistants. Make sure they get the decisions right. And another lunging challenge there by Madden, and that was no holds barred. And there's going to be a yellow card for the Power midfielder, and let's check out the replay here as Madden with the heavy touch, and I don't think you can argue the booking too much there, if I'm being honest. It was his third yellow card of the season, Darcy Madden, so Power have their first player going into the notebook. Putting the pressure on Greenwood, and Greenwood is forced to concede a corner as the Raw look to retake their lead. We'll take the corner short, and Millard tugging on the jersey there of Josh Woolley. And Powell will happily take the pressure relieving free kick. Zabala crowded out. We're very busy in midfield so far. Looks like he's been given a license to roam a little bit from his original position of central defence. McGowan pass along the surface as Anderson. The fairly cynical tug back there on Fox, which one of the assistants behind the fence didn't like. No surprise guessing what team he supports. And a false start by Woolley is that again with that wicked left foot cross, is a bit too wicked that time and too far ahead of the on-rushing attackers, and behind it goes for a goal kick. Looks like Thomas Waddingham's night is coming to an end. Confirm who that replacement is momentarily. Zabala. That one out wide. Goes across, trying to pick out Dempsey, and it could fall here for Ty Cobb, and he gives the Raw the lead just before the hour mark. Ty Cobb makes no mistake. See the cross just in space, and it looks like it might have actually taken a touch there off Dempsey. There's an excellent cross there by the substitute, James Murphy, who was brought on in place of Waddingham.
Substitution for this rule is number 10 Thomas Waddingham replaced number 13 James Murphy.
So half an hour after Marjock gave the Raw the lead, at least on the match clock time, Ty Cobb restores the Raw's lead. The second half of play. And once again finding themselves chasing the result. They have there's Powell. It's by his man, which is a goal scorer, Cobb. Zabala drills it out for Murphy. Murphy charging at McHenry. Anderson. He's got Cobb in support out wide, plays him in as Cobb looks for the delivery and careens off McGowan for the corner. Ty Cobb's first goal of the season and his first against Power. So strong position and they look to double their advantage as Gorrell scuffs his shot, couldn't get clean contact on it. As that looks like it was deflected off Damon Gorrell for the goal kick. For those of you playing at home, this is the first time the Roar have scored 2 goals against Penn Power since round 9 in 2020, which was a 3-2 Power win. A 95th minute winner from Clark. It was a fairly dramatic game. It was Roar had a pretty successful season that year. Millard actually scored in that game. He's picking up a free kick. As mentioned in the first half, this rivalry has not exactly been much of a rivalry thus far. I've had some close games, but nothing in the way of the Roar as the shot is taken optimistically by Cobb as he's got the confidence of that first goal. Played 8 times in the NPL and Power have won all 8. However, their biggest win remains the inaugural meeting in 2019. It's 3-0 to the visitors at Logan Metro Football Complex. Brenton Fox on the score sheet that night, and the only Power goal scorer still featuring for them tonight as we'll have more subs being made.
Substitutions for Peninsula Power, number 7, Paul Walters, replaced by number 11, Jamil Roberts.
So Karen Walters off, Jamil Roberts on. Roberts featured in both matches so far this season. Anderson winding up and goes ball into the box. It's not dealt with and it could fall for Dempsey, and it's deflected behind and the Roar get a corner. Just over an hour played here at AJ Kelly Park. Penn Power on the back foot as they chase their first point of the NPL season. however, get off to a good start in the Kappa Pro Series. And they'll win away to Logan Lightning before a 2-2 draw at home. Jamil Roberts scored in that match. Goes to in-swinging corner, and Hunter caught it on the second attempt. He took it away from danger, and he was waiting for a quick option to present itself, but nothing was doing. Eventually rolls it out for Greenwood. Well, it finds its way back to Hunter. This Power might try their left, or possibly not. Madden instead deciding to try the right again. Dean hands it away for Marjok. Murphy is to get rid of it quickly, with McHenry closing him down. Just retaining possession, back for Millard. Millard drives for the box, but maintain control, and behind it goes for a goal kick. How long before we see Malachi Love-Samira and Solomon Valdemariam? Well, I think I just answered my own question, looking over at the power bench as the two in their substitute bibs being given final instructions before they're introduced to have their say on the match. Valdemariam featured for the Roar in the NPL after a prodigious career under John Cosmina at Terrace. Well, Love-Samira, Terrace teammate, but signed away from Brisbane City. And that is not quite what Roberts would have been hoping for with that attempted cross. And Pond is being given the hurry up. With 23 minutes to go, it's probably too early for the Raw to be thinking about shutting up shop. Pond. And the calls from one of the fans on the sideline were heated. And Anderson taking his time, and again, it just seems way too early to be doing this with only a 1-goal lead. Nikolovsky. Pond. Raw taking their time, and Fox almost forcing the stake out of Chair Deng. It's moved on as Millard makes his way into midfield. Is not quite having his radar working with that forward pass. Marjok was the target for that. And we will see the introduction of the two attackers, Valdemariam and Love-Samira. For Hitchcock and Cronin.
Substitution for Brisbane, number 19, versus Kickoff, which was 3 cent, finally replaced.
Gowan clearing his lines, but back on the defensive or not, as out wide it goes now for Roberts. He'll team up with fellow substitute Veldemariam. Too much spin on that pass, allowed Powell to pounce. Roberts. Radar working with that, and Roberts collects Marjock from behind, and that is going to be a yellow card. Despite his protestations about winning the ball, Roberts will go into the notebook, so that's 2 yellow cards apiece now. And Powell will be hoping to make it 2 goals apiece in the next 20 or so minutes. Woolley back at the angle on the pass to play in Love Samira, who burst onto the scene in the Australia Cup last year, has targeted Marjock with the pass, and attempted clearance was blocked by Gorrell, and there's a bit of a kick out in back play. One of the Raw players. Marjock. And McGowan with an unceremonious shove in the back on Marjock, but from the Lucas Neal school of defending potentially, as Marjock has stayed down. See if the replay caught that. It didn't, as it was a clear hand in the back on Marjock, but what's caused the injury? Was it the fall perhaps? Was Marjock simply trying to prove a point here? The physio comes on now. We'll have a stoppage for Ion Marjock to receive treatment. And how much force was in fact behind it? It was a fairly cynical shove in the back by McGowan that appeared to have gone unpunished. And in the meantime, while Marjock is brought to his feet, we will bring you a score update from Sunshine Coast Wanderers, taking on Olympic in the other round 3 match. Is being caught up this evening. It's 2-1 to the home side. Jed Brown own goal, and Nevzal with the goals, as that match has just over half an hour remaining. You can catch the final 15 minutes on that live stream once we're wrapped up here at AJ Kelly Park. We've got an excellent final 20 or so minutes to come, as Love Samira has to get around Millard with no success, as the Raw fullback continues his stellar match. Clearance is claimed by McHenry, as well played into the box. It could fall now for Woolley, and from close range, excellent save. Cardiff Pond, how did he keep that out? It was all set up there for Jamil Roberts to equalise, and Pond sprung off his line. And it was seemingly with the goal at his mercy. Madden fired it straight into the welcoming arms of Pond, but now it is another corner. And this is how Power got their first goal. Will we see a similar result? They go straight for it, and it's there at the back post. Michael McGowan levels proceedings with just over a quarter of an hour to go.
And goal to Peninsula Power. Goal scorer number 6, Michael McGowan.
McGowan is off the mark in 2022. As we see Chris Grossman going to his bench. 2 more changes coming up for the visitors. You see Dempsey getting withdrawn, as is Marjock. Looks like Noah McGrath in 6 and Fernando Nash in 9. Plenty of life left in this match yet. And Cobb with the crossing towards the back post, unable to find a teammate. Withdrawn. He was one of the players on a yellow card.
Substitution for Brisbane Roar number 11, Magic, and number 12, and Dempsey placed. Number 6, Noah McGrath, and number 9, Fernando Nash.
And Power winning the free kick there. And they say football is a cruel game. Cardiff Pond, that was a spectacular save that led to the corner for the Power equaliser, but not much he could really do there as McGowan was left free at the back post as Aldemariam can't quite keep that one in. And Nash and the free kick there. And Zabala will take on the responsibility for the free kick. And from this range, let's see if Zabala, looks like he'll be happy to take it where it was placed. Does he fancy a shot, perhaps? So one way out and straight on. Instead look to clip it towards Cherdeng at the back post. It's nodded back into the box and just over the top by Nikolovsky. Hunter just grabbing a quick drink, so we'll check on the replay as it didn't quite find its intended target, but that probably was essentially the move that they were looking for, and with apologies to Cameron Anderson, he was the one who tried to direct the header on target rather than Nikolovsky. Goes across, which is comfortably claimed by Pond. There's Millard looking as sprightly as he did in the first minute. And Sunshine Coast Wanderers are 3-1 up over Olympic. Now the cross comes in and a sliding block by Madden sends the ball out onto the street and someone's front yard. With committed defending. get a ball supplied by the near side. Is quite sure the power pole was in fact the target, but either way, the Raw will prepare for this corner. We've got two players in the byline. It's Deng and Nash by the looks of it, looking to cause some havoc. Nash just making his way around Hunter as they run to the near post, and Deng almost got a head on that one as Power clear it out as far as Zabala as he fashions the space for a curling effort, and he was twisting and turning but unable to get any sort of control on the ball was Fernando Nash. Might have just been caught up in the leap there. Roberts. More pass is steaming in to try and win it back, but he's on the defensive work against Anderson. McGrath. Lions, Noah McGrath. Decent pick up for Chris Grossman. There it goes for McGrath. He'll take the shot on and quite get a clean hit on that. Actually, it was Zabala who had the scuffed shot. Down goes Cobb. Zabala thought about taking the quick free kick from about 15 metres away, but instead decided to send it back to Gorrell, so it could be taken from the correct location. And some fast footwork here, and shot is blocked. Out wide it goes now as Millard finds no way through the brick wall that is Greenwood. McHenry. Just a heavy touch there. Allowed McHenry to recover for Power as they'll press forward in search of possible go-ahead goal, and Roberts is having the best of nights, Jameel Roberts. Probably reflective of the talent he has, and he's won the ball back and tried to play it to Veldemariam, who was in an offside position. He would have almost been clean in. Now a chance for the Roar as Cobb just held that pass a little bit too long as Nash was there in support. It could be going again through Zabala. Inside it goes as Cobb, as a heavy touch there allowed him to get cleaned up, ball and all. And now here comes Love Samira. And he's got room to run and pace to burn. Is he unable to get by Damon Gorrell as he does force the foul out of Gorrell. And not a whole lot of arguments there, as Gorrell's challenge did cut out a dangerous attack, but has put plenty of pressure on the Raw here as they try and repel another Power set piece. Both Penn Power goals did come from corners. And they were able to crowd out Cardiff Pond. And see Roberts just standing in an offside position. Just purely as a diversion, or you see something creative the Power set piece as he just walks away, and there's a low driving effort towards the near post. Now the Raw going the other way with Nash steaming forward through the middle. The ball is played. Fernando Nash gets the shot away first time. But even if he had beaten Rocky Hunter, it wouldn't have counted because he was offside. And from end to end, as Hunter was forced into a save, not knowing until the ball was struck. Not that. Kane Gibbs has made his way on. We've got a few minutes in attack. Josh Woolley, player withdrawn. Is nodded on. The Raw deal with the second ball is now returned. And Roberts wins a free kick with a fairly blunt challenge from Anderson. Gibbs looking to take it quickly, but instead he is instructed to wait for the whistle. Fox will now look to turn provider. He's got no shortage of targets to aim for. Gorrell and Anderson in the wall. 4 minutes of normal time remaining here at AJ Kelly Park. You see a winner. It's simply punched behind by Pond as he's forced to deal with that one. Let's check the replay as Fox makes his way over to take the corner. That was lofted into the back post, and with McGowan lurking, considering the way McGowan scored the equalizer to make it 2-2. Hence why Pond went for the better safe than sorry option, and now Veldemariam is going to cause some mischief in the 6-yard box, as is McHenry. And given, oh, now Greenwood's joining in the fun as well. No secrets about Power's strategy here, looking to crowd out the Raw shot stopper. Both their goals have come from corners. Can they find a third? Not in this instance, as his header finds McHenry, but I'll turn that one on as we will have another substitution, this time for the Raw. Confirmation from the ground announcer. I believe it was Cobb withdrawn, but
substitution for Brisbane rule number 22, Todd Cobb replaced.
There we go. Another Raw. Now we'll go searching it. Substitute Milicevic, who's just made his way on, and that one is played behind off McGowan for a corner. That's goal scorers for the Raw have been withdrawn. Both sides have made their 3 allotted substitution windows. Comes a corner, and it's punched away by Hunter. And he cleaned up a teammate in the process. And Veldemariam is heavy touched, is claimed by Zabala. And goes Murphy. To find space for a cross against Love Samira, nothing doing. It's cleared away by McHenry. Milicevic. Clean tackle in midfield, and Power minute of normal time through Gibbs. Greenwood, he's been as well. Now Gibbs has made his way into the attacking third as he bended out now for Roberts. As it's not a goalwards from an offside position, as Fox wouldn't have had the winner had that have beaten Cardiff Pond. Some of those two corners has made some excellent saves, and now the Raw go in search of a possible match winner, but the heavy touch allows Power to regain the ball. Both sides not leaving anything to chance. Fox was once again offside as McHenry in a little gamesmanship of his own. We saw the Raw happy to do that for most of the match. We're in stoppage time. Can we find a winner? One way or another. Zabala. Searching ball forward, able to find Nash. McGrath. Out wide, and Murphy just can't keep his footing, but he'll get the ball back. Millard. Polovsky. Fast feet by McGrath, and the Raw have the overlap with Anderson if he can find the right delivery. And that was close for Fernando Nash. It has not gone out. Still alive in the far corner. Milicevic loses out. There's Gibbs again with the challenge, and now here is Roberts as he was offside as well, and Power at the offside line and able to get the desired result thus far. Gorrell, he's pushed forward in attack now. Damon Gorrell is met by a pair of blue jerseys. Back for Anderson as Raw just recycle possession. In goes the cross towards the back post, and no one in an orange shirt, but does have enough bend on it to keep it in the field of play. Fox with the quick ball out for Love Samira. This could be the moment for Power. Kane Gibbs going himself. Gibbs with the effort that is cleared away, and there's going to be a corner. Power with a late opportunity to find a winner now if they have the chance to set it up. Will they have to rush it through? No, they'll be taking their time. Veldemariam positioning himself quite literally on Cardiff Pond. I think might have been asking for a hug there at one point. I'll save that till after the full-time whistle. Goes the corner towards the 6-yard box. It's still there, and the Raw survive with Chair Deng involved at the end. Now Powell, we just launch it back into the box as Power chase a win. And Gorrell steaming forward. Are they able to pick him out? It's a 2-on-1. Damon Gorrell, a beautiful challenge by Love Samira just to throw Gorrell off. He gets the ball back though. It's still alive for the Raw. McGrath off the left foot and can't get the bend on it. Do you find the side netting instead? It goes wide. Hunter will take the goal kick. And will he be happy to take his time and just secure a point? Raw have one last chance. As McGowan from one knee sends it over the sideline. Maybe 30 seconds of stoppage time remaining. This be the last opportunity for the Raw to find a winner. Millard given space. He's closing him down. Eventually Veldemariam does. Milicevic. Bringing it back to Deng. Millard. He might look to go himself. He's eventually dispossessed, and Power able to clear it away through Greenwood. And It is a first point of the NPL season for Peninsula Power and a first point in the NPL against Peninsula Power for the Brisbane Roar in this enthralling 2-2 draw here at AJ Kelly Park. The teams traded goals with Ion Marjock scoring in the first half before Joseph Hitchcock equalised 7 minutes into the second half. Ty Cobb put the Roar back in front in the 58th minute before Michael McGowan ensured both sides would be sharing the points. And that will be it. An entertaining Tuesday clash from AJ Kelly Park. Thank you very much for watching. I'm James Coughlin. This has been a production of Double Take Sports for Football Queensland. Enjoy the rest of your night and we'll see you on the weekend for more action from the Sunshine State.